correctly with the correct amount.
You are tuned into Dash A Fire Podcast.
This is Dash A Fire Podcast. This is Dash A Fire Podcast with Dash I. Vegan, reggae lifestyle.
That's right. Greetings once again. This is the Dash A Fire Podcast, and you're tuning into episode 116 with my brethren Jah Oil. That's right, we got the first guest since I started doing the podcast as a video podcast as well, stopping through in a little bit. It's my brethren Jah Oil. It's been a long time brethren of mine. We'll get into it later, so big up yourself, Jah Oil. And of course, this is the place where we bring together brand new reggae music and a vegan lifestyle, and I'm your host, Dash I. So give thanks for all the support and all the vibes. We've been doing the podcast for a few years now. You can find us on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, and now on YouTube and Twitch, where we stream live each and every Tuesday right now at 6 p.m. Afterwards, you can check the video archive on Twitch, YouTube, and like I mentioned before, the audio archive for SoundCloud and Apple Podcast. And if you get a chance, if you're into that, go ahead and rate us on the Apple Podcast. Right now, we are a 5-star podcast, because I reached the amount of people giving me reviews to make it a 5-star rating now. Sometimes you just gotta wait a little bit. And you can also find the podcast on Nice Up Radio each and every Monday at 9 p.m. Go ahead and check the Nice Up app or their website, Nice Up Radio, one more time. Big up Cancer Man, my good brethren for a long time, you know? So right now we're gonna go ahead and just get into the cast with some brand new roots and culture. Give thanks, y'all. Right here is a brand new Cameron featuring Collie Buds with Planter's Paradise.
This is the Dash A Fire Podcast with Dash I. Reggae and vegan lifestyle. Zin inside.
One more time, brand new reggae music. Here is Cameron featuring Collie Buds, Planter's Paradise. What's the vibe?
Excuse me, Mr. Officer, ease off your Glock. Move from me gate, stay off me roadblock. Them off, legalize it. What's up with that? Police and helicopter still circle me crap.
One more time, it's Cameron featuring Collie Buds with Planter's Paradise. That's right, all my Northern California family, you're gonna dig this. One more time, brand new reggae music.
Excuse me, Mr. Officer, ease off your Glock. Move from me gate, stay off me roadblock. Them off, legalize it. What's up with that? Police and helicopter still circle me crap. So they about them mad, them try call the cops. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, how could you load that? You write the law in pencil, not ink from the pen. Babylon.
Again, Planter's Paradise, brand new.
Them never know them I feel like ganja farmer. Me trim tree like a marijuana barber. I grade organic soil and water. They give me trees for them need.
Dash A Fire Podcast. Yeah.
Cross Valley to Eureka.
One more time, Cameron featuring Collie Buds. What's the vibe?
Yeah. I lick a spliff of marijuana. All day I keep the devil and bad mind people far, far away. Hey. As a youth, them used to tell me it not right, but still we keep the ganja paper tight.
That's right, brand new release.
Rules and regulations. Ganja are the healing of the nations. Babylon, me want ask you where is your conscience? Like you want to see real ganja for my patience.
Them never know them I feel like ganja farmer. Me trim tree like a marijuana barber. I grade
That's the lyrics right there, you know. Trim tree like a marijuana barber. That's what's up.
Cross Valley to Eureka.
That's right. Big up my Northern California family right there. Brand new. Again, brand new things.
A lot of people don't like to hear the truth.
That's right. Kenny Smith featuring Kumar, formerly of Raging Fire. Kenny Smith on the rise. Watch the vocalist
You're
now.
gonna be true to yourself. A lot don't like to hear the truth. You gotta tell it to their face. To their face. If you gotta be true to yourself. But if you got something to tell me, just tell me no. Don't wait till tomorrow to tell me oh. I'm just a human, just like you. Hey, if I'm your friend, I'm gonna tell you.
That's right. Kenny Smith, Kumar.
But so wrong, still I'm a blind jerk. If I'm wrong, then the truth don't hurt. Because the truth is at the main fox. Never be
That's right.
afraid.
Brand new tune called Truth.
Doing wrong, tell
Kenny
me to
Smith,
my
Kumar.
face, love. A lot don't like to hear the truth. No. You gotta tell it to their face. To their face. If you're gonna be true to yourself. A lot don't like to hear the truth. I gotta tell it to their face. I gotta be true to myself.
When it's trying times, look at all the friends you find.
That's right. That's Kumar right there.
Biggest crime, ones who use you all the time. That's who was a waste man. We born the Satan. Now listen, pagan. We got to stay strong. Never worry your mind. The truth will set you free.
A lot don't like to hear the truth.
That's right, man. Right there. Brand new. Kenny Smith alongside Kumar. And you remember this Sunday, November 22nd, we're having another big Reggae Sunday link up. So if you're tuning in on Twitch, big up yourself. And right here is some brethren we linked up. It's Galaxy Production, Galaxy Sound Station. They put out this rhythm called Fresh Rhythm. What do you say?
My God is great, God is great. I heard it's good and people are crazy.
That's right. One more time, coming from the Galaxy Sound Station. Let me get it in correctly. This is Grudgeful Rhythm. Big up my brethren selector Archer, aka Ricky Galaxy, and of course the whole Culture Shock family. My brethren Archer sent me this rhythm, so they dropped it earlier this year, so we gotta bust it again. It's Grudgeful. This is perfect. What is this?
My God is great, God is great. I heard it's good and people are crazy.
One more time, my brethren perfect. Thank God. My God is great.
My God is great, God is great. I heard it's good and people are crazy.
You know what we say.
I'm gonna tell you right, not the ride and whistle. Finger on the hammer, me say hammer on the chisel. Wally B. Clark's happy white like tissue. All when the rain fall down and chisel. Chalice happy burn right down to the grizzle. Hustling herb that a natty tread diesel. I'm on say, hey, diggle, diggle, watch the cat and the figgle. London Bridge must break in the middle. Beside them a laugh and a giggle. Babylon watch how your judgment triple. Walk in a maca get choked by prickle. Black woman take care of the youth one nipple. Again, this the blind, the deaf, the dumb, the cripple. Again, that's my chronicle. Tell them every nickel, make a muckle, make a nickel. Give me the low, give me the high, give me the middle. My God is great, God is great. My herb is good and people are crazy.
One more time, the Virgin Perfect. My God is great. Grudgeful Rhythm.
My God is great, God
Right,
is
big up on my Floridians out there. Big up yourself. Yes, Galaxy. Yes, Culture Shock family. One more time, it's Michael Rose.
That's our guide me from the grudgeful enemies that surrounds me. Judge will guide me, so I see my way among my enemies. See my way may be looking not so pretty. Oh. Just a bungling ground without no pity.
Jah Fire Podcast, yeah.
But I know that the help of my Father, He'll guide me away and let me live to see another day. Jah will guide me from the grudgeful enemy that surrounds me.
This is the Grudgeful Rhythm. Started with the perfect. Right there was the Michael Rose. And right here is Guyless. I hope I'm saying that right. It's K-Y-L-U-S. Guyless. One more time. Just say.
Just that knowledge paves the way to love, and love in its turn.
Try big tune now. What we say?
Through praise and good deeds, the source is deep within. Like the stories of Nancy, passed down to the little children. If you know, then you know, you already win. Just follow the road from knowledge, and love will return what's given. God said that knowledge paves the way to love, and love.
One more time, coming from the Galaxy Sound Station family and Culture Shock family, it's a rhythm called Grudgeful.
Paves the way to love.
Here's a vocalist that I rate big time, always coming through on the sneaky. It's Ginger. If you don't mind.
And if you don't mind, girl, let me tell you how I feel. I got a burning desire, and you know that it's sweet.
That's right, voice of Ginger.
If you don't mind, girl, let me tell you how I feel. It's like a night pitch fever, and you know that it's
One more
sweet.
time, Grudgeful Rhythm. What we say?
I get butterflies when I look into your eyes. I feel energized. Let us synchronize. I get hypnotized before I realize. I feel a good vibes in you are specialized. Let me explain. You stimulates my brain, and I'm not ashamed. You've got a friend. If you don't mind, girl, let me tell you how I feel. I got a burning.
One more time, the Grudgeful Rhythm.
And you know that
Big culture vibes right there, you know?
if you don't mind, girl, let me tell you how I feel.
That's right, right now coming out of the UK, if I'm not mistaken, right here is the Tropical Elements Rhythm. This is my brethren, Ross Sherry, alongside Guiding Stuff.
And make things right, cause they don't care about you people more than ever. Yeah, we need you to shine your light, and make things right, cause in the midst of all this evil.
One more time, Josh Shine Your Light, Ross Sherry, Guiding Star.
Just shine your light, we are pray for the blessing. Cause them system where them said so oppressing, suppressing. Yo, and at times it's depressing. As a youth make a think police run come arresting. Oh, me no left ya, when time we step in. Sure be a road and no time we no left in. No audience and no one feel it. That's why them in a bag and prison.
Just shine your light and make things bright, cause they don't care about you people more than ever. Yeah, we need you to shine your light and make things right.
Again, this is the Tropical Elements Rhythm. Right there was my brethren, Ross Sherby, alongside Guiding Star. Right here is Ramon Judah. What we said?
God's an emperor, till we pray each and every day. Hear me when I say, yeah. Emperor, till we pray each and every day, yeah.
That's right,
No
man.
matter
Tim
what
Paul.
the
So I say how we pray. What we say now?
Jah guide on your long life road. Take away my heavy load. Show I the way to go over hill and valley. And never let die down. That the place I be the crown, yeah. Guide her to the city and town. God's an emperor, till I be praying each and every day. Hear me when I say, yeah. Emperor, till I be praying
One more time, the Tropical Elements rhythm. That was Ramon Judah. Right here is Brenton Ross Fire.
Never give it up, never give it up, chop, chop, never give it up, never give it up, never give up, Jah works, Jah works. Never give it up, never give it up, chop, chop, never give it up, never
That's
give
right,
it up.
man. Big vibes for the 2020-21. Big message now. Ross Fire, never give up.
I seek, man, I find, man, I find. Everything when Jah give me know that is mine. Me tell they get to you, them they no commit no crime. Me target to the deaf and the dumb and the blind. Just like the sun and the star where you shine. Jah give the blessing and me know sometimes. He's so omnipotent and he's so divine. In the heart and flesh of all mankind. Yeah. Never give it up, never give it up, chop, chop. Never give it up, never give it up. Never give up, Jah works, Jah works. Never give it up, never give it up. Chop, chop.
One more time, it's all about brand new reggae music. Right there was Tropical Elements. Right here is Born to Love You rhythm. Yo, it's Romain Virgo.
Oh, one day I'll buy myself a very expensive car.
All right, one more time.
Live
Now.
a little.
Right here is Romain Virgo with One Life.
Don't wait.
Born to Love You rhythm. You know it's gonna be nice and easy like this. Romain Virgo.
Oh, one day I'll buy myself a very expensive car. Then I'll go on a vacation somewhere very far. I wanna walk the streets of Paris in my suit and tie.
Again, it's Romain Virgo with the tune called One Life.
But I'll surely try. First class every time I fly. Room service in Dubai. Gonna have some fun-filled nights when I get my money.
Easy, Romain.
So, if you can do it, go and do your thing. Cause nobody knows what tomorrow brings. You got one life, yeah. You can't live it twice. No, can't live it twice.
I'll tell you, nice and easy rhythm now. Yo, has Ross.
Come on, everybody, get your blinders on. Show love to the wheel, make we carry on. Can't stand still in them a time no more. Get up, get up, get up, all the grind is on.
That's right, big tune called Things to Do. Has Ross.
Bills to pay every day. Hungry cries, never seem to end. 1, 2, chop, chop, chop. Life is on the move again. Yesterday's gone, but tomorrow is here, my friend. It's a brand new day. Possibilities on the horizon. The night is gone and the sun is smiling again. So get up, dress up, and show up.
Man, I feel like this rhythm needs some Barris hands.
Things to do, yeah. Ready up, keep it moving, we gotta work, yeah. Ready up, bills to pay, yeah. We gotta do that thing.
One more time, brand new thing called Born to Love You rhythm. That's right, Hezron right there. Right here is Wayne Lyrics.
Me give my love unto my girl. She's my angel.
That's right, some old time something vibes right here.
She opened up her arms and let me in. My baby, I woulda rock you in my arms, my baby. Take you to ecstasy, my lady. Love, it's a beautiful thing.
Right,
That's
Wayne
why
Lyrics.
you wear me ring. Oh, that I love him, it's in my heart. Some old nigga I try break us apart. I bet me see them a try. I bet our love is growing high. Aye. My woman never pay them no mind. I leave the whole of them to time. But every day is a different story. Me and my princess, we never worry. True love was meant to be. None of them
Right, Wayne
can
Lyrics,
stop.
give me my love.
Me give my love unto my girl. She's my angel, she
Right,
is
give
my
my love, excuse me.
She opened up her arms and let me in. My baby, I love you. I feel with time now, and it's no go. Give her roses, the red one she chooses.
Right, this is the combo I've been waiting for right here. It's Stevie Face alongside Anthony B. What we saying?
I know one prayer a day,
Yaga yo.
so the heathens can never.
Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of
That's right, Stevie Face alongside Anthony B. Man called One Prayer.
Fierce job I we side, so we
This is the vibes right here.
What you know, one prayer a day.
Yaga yo.
So the heathens can never conquer me. One prayer a day. I pray, I pray, I pray, I pray. One prayer a day. So the heathens can never conquer me. One prayer a day.
That's right. Watch the rhythm rider now. Here we go. What we say?
Lord is my light and my salvation. Who shall fear me? Say no evil lost one. Nowadays you them need meditation. So a time for you put God over Satan cause.
The youths have lost their minds. They're surely gone astray. Father, we need you now. We need you here today.
Help us, Father.
Guide us in every way. Please hear me when I say
One more time now.
one prayer a day. So the heathens can never
Right, Born to Love You rhythm right there. Brand new thing to get used to. Nice and easy.
pray
To the Most High Jah.
one prayer a day.
Again, that was Stevie Face alongside Anthony B.
Conquer me, one prayer
And watch
a
the
day.
big rhythm rider right here is Chino. What we say?
Well, I've been riding with him for a long time. I've been a rhythm rider for a
One more time,
long
Chino. Big vibes.
long time, rhythm rider style. I the rhythm rider style. Well,
What's
watch
the
out,
vibe?
come follow me. Ride with him, that one your name, ride with him. Chino, I go show them how to ride with him. One case of Guinness, case of Heineken. Selector, kick it off, let the vibes begin. Hey, gate man, beg you, let me hygiene in. From Chino inna the dance, the girl them finding him. Me there with a half black, half Chinese thing. Yeah, tick up like she reside in.
Chino, rhythm rider.
Deep inna the dance, nobody fight with him. Cause they sit me up design
Right,
big
coming
voices.
from Young Pal.
Music album a drop is like we fly the
Again,
pin.
it's all about brand new reggae music. Dash a fire.
Me sing, well, I've been riding rhythm for a long time. I've been a rhythm rider for a long time. Long time, rhythm rider
Again, big up the red, gold, and green label. Of course, Jimmy Spliff sound right here is Warrior King. What we say?
Love, we all need love. Love, one perfect love. The world is
That's right, No
love.
More Will I Roam rhythm. Brought to you by Red, Gold, and Green label and Jimmy Spliff sound. Right here is Warrior King. One perfect love now.
What's the solution to all this confusion? The world is love, one perfect love. Too much destruction, war is not the solution. The world is love, one perfect love. Hey, what's the solution to the problems of today? The blueprint laid by His Majesty. Communication, cooperation every day. Got to be a
That's right, big message in the music now.
Hey, they're burning bridges and building walls. Babylon wall will have to fall. Too much innocent end up a mud. Too much mother's a ball. What's the solution to all this confusion? The world is love, one perfect love. Too much destruction. War is not easy.
Again, right there was our virgin Warrior King.
World is love.
For all ganja men and ganja women, right here is perfect. What we call it now?
Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Me put me car in a reverse and fi make a U-turn. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Grab the ganja government again, me say give them a new turn. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Tell the farmer man say give the money, got to return. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Up above in Jerusalem schoolroom, them a get to the point. Chalice are giant. When I get the cut, she make me load up the bite.
One more time, perfect.
This flip sound that I play all night. We up on the corners and will I real. Get in a come and a push, a cookie and kush. Straight to the market, out of the bush. But I fi put on me say food I fi cook, as it was written in the book. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Me put me car in a reverse and fi make a U-turn. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Grab the ganja cup
time. Big up the Red, Gold, and Green label and Jimmy Spliff Sound. They called No More Will I Roam. Right there was Warrior King and Perfect. Brand new.
Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Up above oil, Jerusalem schoolroom, them are.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle. Scene.
That's right, man. Right there is what we call brand new reggae music. And we started off the podcast with the brand new Cameron featuring Collie Buds with Planner's Paradise. Big tune, definitely to look out for, you know? And then we went into the brand new Kenny Smith alongside Kumar, formerly of Raging Fire, with a big thing called Truth. Definitely an artist to be on the lookout for. Kenny Smith, big singer, big artist on the rise, you know? And then we went into the Grudgeful Rhythm, brought to you by our Brethen's Galaxy Sound Station and, of course, Culture Shock family. Big up my Brethren, Ross Archer, Selector Archer. We went into the Grudgeful Rhythm again, Perfect, Michael Rose, Kylus, I hope I'm saying that right, it's Kylus. And then we went into Jinja, big tune, big vibes right there, you know? And then we went into the Tropical Elements Rhythm with my brethren Ross Sherby and Guiding Star with Josh Shine Your Light. Then we went into Ramon Judah, Ross Fire. Again, that's the Tropical Elements Rhythm. And then we went into the big old time something something vibes. Some real good singer vibes. Hopefully they get Barris Hammond on this rhythm because it just kind of needs it, you know? This is the Born to Love You rhythm. And we started that off with the Romaine Virgo, Hezron, Wayne Lyrics, and of course the big combination Stevie Face and Anthony B. And then we went into the big single brought to you by Young Pow Productions, Chino with Rhythm Writer Style. That's a big tune we've been playing here for the last couple episodes. Big vibes for sure. And then we went into what I call the Good Herbs rhythm, but what they call the No More Will I Roam rhythm. We went into the Warrior King, One Perfect Love, and of course, Perfect with Good Herbs. Again, that's brought to you by the Red, Gold, and Green label and Jimmy Spliff. So big up yourself, everybody. Give thanks for tuning in and vibing with us. And you know, actually my brethren Jah Oil is getting set up. So we're about to go ahead and jump into the interview with my brethren Jah Oil. So give thanks, y'all.
Yeah, man, you tuned in to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle. Scene.
That's right, y'all. My brethren Jah Oil stopped by just now. Big up yourself, Jah Oil. You're the first. Yeah, man.
Dash. Thanks for having me, man.
I'm excited, man. You're the first guest that I've had on the podcast since I started doing the
maiden voyage,
the audio, you know, or the video, I should say. So I'm excited to have somebody stop through.
This is new for me too. So
yeah, man.
Brand new.
Yeah,
Live
man.
and direct.
Yes, I. So, if you guys don't know my brethren Jah Oil, he's been a long time brethren of mine and big supporter of Tribe of Kings and, you know, pretty much everything reggae in San Diego for as long as I've been around as a selector, since I've been DJing since the late 90s. I believe I met you through like Sean and those brethren over at the Scene.
It was even around that time when you were playing at Bar Dynamite.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
That was
man.
like 1998 or something.
Yeah, man.
97 even.
That's when we started the Sunday.
I mean, that was when I first moved to San Diego from Rhode Island.
Okay.
And I was 21 in those days.
Yeah, man. So let's get into that, Jah Oil. Let us know, you know, for me, not only brethren, supporter, but producer, you know, engineer, guitar player,
Hey,
ganja
you know.
man, you know. But let's get into
Father of two.
Yeah, father of two, you know.
See?
So let's get into, you know, you just mentioned Rhode Island. What was going on for you in Rhode Island? Basically, tell us your story, how you got started,
Well,
reggae
you know,
music, and all those things.
Boy, it's a long, foggy story, Dash.
Yeah, man. Short and sweet, so to speak.
You know, born in
But,
New Orleans.
you know,
that's
okay,
where my
okay.
parents met. I was raised in Rhode Island. I started playing guitar when I was 13. You know, kind of, you know, not growing up in Jamaica. I just, you know, grew up
Right.
playing, you know, rock
I was about to ask that.
Psychedelic.
Were you
blues.
already?
I was huge into blues.
I was gonna say, were you already into music and then started playing, or was it something like I remember
I was
for
always
me?
into music.
Okay.
Always. And but I didn't start playing music till I was 13. And played guitar for a number of years, and fortunately, I got into Rastafari when I was about 17.
Yes, I.
And at that time, I was mostly into rock stuff, and that culture is a lot different than roots music. So thank Jah that I did find roots reggae in His Majesty, because the rock and roll lifestyle is a little different.
Yeah, man.
Than the roots lifestyle,
Yeah, man.
So music is something that's always kind of been a vessel and a savior for my life, so to speak.
Man.
It's carried me into a lot of places I know that I never would have been able to go.
Yeah, man.
But I'm also big into herbs and cannabis and stuff. So in Rhode Island, right before I moved to California, there was the laws were a lot different. California was the first place to legalize medical marijuana.
So you were 17?
I was
19,
21 when I moved here.
Okay.
To San Diego, and I basically came for medical marijuana. That was 1997. It passed in 96. I was there within a few months.
Yeah, I remember being up in the Bay Area at an underground, like, then, I mean, I had no idea about the laws or anything popping that,
Yeah.
I had no idea, but it just passed because there was there was like an underground dispensary, so to speak. Me and Kofi went there, and you had to have a card, and I didn't really know what was going on. I just knew it was some kind of underground ganja spot that there was like 100 people there, and people were in line getting ganja.
This was in the 90s.
It had to be like 98.
Yeah.
It was, people were getting ganja, and then people were getting edibles. I remember there was a pizza, and then some other option, and then sweet options. And it was just crazy. That was my first experience with like a dispensary vibes,
Yeah, and it was and it was different back then. You really actually had to be sick to get medical cards back then.
Yeah, man.
So I got here 21 years old, just kind of like a ganja refugee, because in my hometown, everybody, everyone's a small town, everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
I was like the ganja man in my little town, so I was like,
that's weird.
I got to get out of here,
Oh, you were the ganja man? That's weird.
But yeah, shocker. But it wasn't cool, like.
Right.
It was a small town. I had even gotten in a little trouble, once or twice. I got out of it. Fortunately, I had good lawyers. But, always been pushing legalization the right way, not the way it is currently with Prop 64, because that's a joke.
Okay.
But, it's about the medical healing side of it,
Yeah, man.
Like, that's what brought me into this when I first moved here. That was a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Now it's turned into
something
kind of
different.
Whitewashed, corporate, the grassroots vibe is kind of diminishing.
I mean, that's always going to happen with whatever, with capitalism and America and big society and those things. I totally understand with a lot of things. I see small companies in veganism kind of blowing up and the quality going down and different things like that.
It's tough to do.
So
to scale,
before we get into a lot of that kind of stuff, tell us your story of, you come to San Diego. Is that where you came from, Rhode Island, to Cali, to San Diego?
Straight to San Diego.
And what was your first experience in the reggae scene out here, and how did that start for you?
Well, the first year or so, I kind of just stayed in the underground because I was new here. So nobody really knew me as anything, really.
Yeah, man.
I was a landscaper still. I didn't have a job in cannabis, really, or music.
Yeah, man.
And then I reconnected with my lifelong friend, childhood friend, David Goldfine, who he moved to San Diego. I picked him up in Arizona. He moved to San Diego. That's when we started making music, reggae music.
Okay.
In San Diego.
Yeah, man.
And then we started Blood Fire Angels shortly after that.
Yeah, man.
And
so that's everybody knows him as Jah David, right?
Jah David.
Yeah, man.
Zion High Productions.
Yeah, they just they just dropped a new rhythm for Luster Kings, if I'm not mistaken.
Kings,
he probably played on that rhythm. It's the Star.
Teflon, Zinc Fence,
Yeah,
Drew Keys.
it's the Steflon Don.
Tippy, Eye-Grade. Oh, that's the Grammy team.
Yeah, man.
Those
Yeah,
guys.
man.
So David is my lifelong brethren. We started making music even back in Rhode Island.
Yeah, man.
So we reconnected here in San Diego. And we started writing tunes. We met our brethren Shaga.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace,
yeah,
right?
Man. Rest
my
in
key
power.
brethren.
Yeah, man.
And Jawan was the elder around those times.
I remember Jawan. Yeah, man.
You know, we started a full Nyambingi roots band. And it was like instrumental, you know. We didn't really have a singer. We had Rhino kind of chat here and there. Jawan would do like dub poetry.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, we would play a lot of dub.
Yeah, man.
Lots of dub. You know, dub-wise, everything dub and instrumentals. And we did that band for a long time, you know. We brought in, David had to leave. We brought in Sean Brandis. Different drummers came and went, you know.
Yeah,
Blood
man.
Fire Angels was a key part of, like, my musical identity.
So
this
then,
evolution, you know.
Being in the rock, being a guitarist, and then getting into reggae, how did that happen for you? What was your first reggae experience? What was your first? Is there a tune? Do you remember a time hearing a song on the radio? Maybe somebody's like, "Yo, listen to this." What was your first reggae
you know,
memory?
my father collected a lot of records, and he loved
Okay.
all kind of music. So I honestly grew up listening to a lot of reggae.
Oh, nice.
You know, but it was more Peter Tosh. My dad was heavy into Peter Tosh.
Yeah, man.
And you know, my auntie was like into Bob. So I didn't hear a lot of the the real obscure stuff. That, I mean, not to call Bob or Peter mainstream, but
Yeah.
you know, you and I know there's so many layers to reggae.
Right.
You know, but I did, you know, I was familiar with reggae growing up as a kid, you know.
Yeah, man. See,
I
didn't
love
get
all
in.
kind of music. I love jazz music, and people ask me, you know, what kind of music do you play? What kind of music do you
Yeah.
like? And I always tell them, I've always told them, I like black music.
Okay.
You know, that's the
man.
music I like. I like blues and soul, and funk.
Yeah, man.
You know, R&B. And,
Yeah, I grew up
you
listening
know,
to
roots reggae.
listening
you know,
to hip hop, and then
dub
got into
and,
reggae later. You know.
So you know, it catches us all in different ways. You know.
Yeah, man,
You know,
definitely.
and the message in reggae music has always been such a saving grace for someone like me. You know.
Yeah, man.
So I think, you know, all reggae lovers find that, you know, similar, you know, sentiment of why they love reggae music, because it just touches your heart and soul on
Yeah,
a
man.
spiritual level that, you know, other music doesn't really.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I feel like reggae music. There's like an aspect of reggae that I feel that reggae is like a multi-genre music within itself, you know? And you can have like jazz reggae, you can have
Yeah.
hip hop reggae, you can like kind of like a version of it. So there's always like
Roots rock,
Roots
rubber
rock, yeah.
you know, one
Lovers,
drop, steppers, UK.
yeah.
You know, there's so many. You know, everyone thinks it's jink, and you know that's just for simple-minded people. But when you
Yeah,
really
man.
delve into the layers and the so many dimensions of reggae music, roots music is just, you can't take it for simple. It's as refined as any other genre. Jazz, classical, rock
Yeah.
and roll. There's layers to everything, you know.
That's why I was telling you earlier. I started that 45 minutes of 45 show. You know, I've done a
Yeah,
couple, and
yeah.
I haven't dropped more. But that's what I want to get into more on. That is the layers of music and discovering music through vinyl. You know, and these type of things. But I really wanted to hear the story of the studio that you got involved with and started doing production. I know you were mentioning the band and Blood Fire Angels, and I know you guys with Kush made an album and these things, but you know, you running a studio and being producer, and I think you were the engineer for one of my early dub plates that we got
I
with
remember
Evington Blender. You know,
Oh, wow.
and did you do Yami Bolo for me as well? One of our early dubs, you know.
Man,
But I remember
I
Evington
Frankie,
Blender, Frankie Dancehall Paul.
Frankie Paul, we
Oh
did.
man!
You know, that's so long ago, Dash. You know, you have a better memory than I.
But
you
no,
know?
I remember
You
it
were
was
running the
Evington. It
studio
was
for a while
Evington
there.
Blender. It was Evington Blender, and I got a hold of him somehow. Gave you a call, and you were ready, you were like, yeah, I got the studio, we can do it. I was like, all right. And I just got into dub plates and understanding what dub plates were and those type
We
of
did
things.
it one time, like 2 times. Dash just took off, man. I had to show him too. He didn't have to show him practically nothing. He was built for that. He never called. I barely had to go do a dub plate for him again. He controls all the controls.
I appreciate that early on because I had no idea about running the studio. So, you know, tell us how you got into producing, and was it just another?
Me as a kid, it was just I always want to be on like Guitar Player magazine.
Okay.
Like I just want to be a badass shredder guitar player.
Yeah, man.
That's like the inner child of Oil.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't until we started, you know, making a band to where we started really writing songs and arrangements. I mostly grew up in a lot of improv stuff.
Right.
To where you just jam. So
Right.
I love freeform, avant-garde, improv stuff, you know? But when we started Bloodfire Angels, and I remember even doing a gig, Sean Brandis got me a gig with Bunny Mystic.
Yeah, man.
And Bunny, he's one of my teachers, you know? And I remember I came in with like my whole shredder American rock guitar approach, and I remember coming into a session, and I learned all the music. You know, I was a pretty established musician,
right?
But I didn't know the formula of roots reggae. You know, there's a formula.
Yeah,
it's like making bread. You know, these are hundreds of years old recipes. No one changes the recipe of things that are perfect.
Right.
You know, so I had to. You know, that's when I kind of felt like I was in those tutelage days of roots music, where you're just looking for people to season you, to teach you this formula. Man. And you know, I remember coming to that rehearsal and playing Buddy Mystic's tunes, and he's like, "What the bumble rust you deal with, man?
Yeah, man.
I play so much." And
yeah.
I was like, mostly everyone's always telling me, "Oh, you're such a wicked guitar player."
Yeah.
Wicked. Buddy's like, tear me a new one. I was like,
man.
Fuck this. And he's like my elder.
Right.
So you know, he carries like a certain presence about him. He knows the formula. So you're like, oh, you listen.
Yeah,
and
man.
you just take your licks.
For sure.
And that's how it is when, you know, when that was, you know, one of the first real reggae artists that I got to be close with and really learn the formula.
I think that's an excellent point, an excellent thing for people to learn, especially today, is, you know, you can do your own thing in your own style, but still there's like a formula within
there is
DJing reggae music. There's a formula within
it's a style and a fashion.
Playing reggae music. You know?
I love all the offshoot branches of reggae music.
Yeah, man.
You know, I just learned from Jamaicans in Jamaica, from Jamaicans, and that's the style that I like.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Jamaican style. Right?
Yeah, man.
I like a lot of the British stuff. I like a lot of the American stuff too. But for me, the roots of it all is Jamaican stuff.
For me as a selector, you know, I play reggae from all over, whether it's from Jamaica, California, UK, Canada, wherever.
Yeah, you do it all.
But for me, Africa, for me, it has that vibe to it, that authentic vibe that's paying homage to Jamaican reggae music and culture, but still doing its own thing, where it's like you can recognize that it is reggae music, but it might not be from Jamaica, but it's paying homage to, just like us as a sound system. Us as a sound system. We play dub plates, we do our thing. I recognize that I'm from California. We live in San Diego. I recognize that, but I still try to do my style and the way that I represent, paying homage to what I believe authentic reggae music is, but still doing my own thing. You gotta put
your own style.
Yeah,
of course. You never want to be a follower, people. And anything you do, whether it's you sell cars or you're a plumber or you're a DJ.
Yeah, man.
The best thing you can do, the best thing you can be is yourself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You know, and that's one of the hardest things to be is your true, authentic self.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And realize, you know, what that really, truly is, you know?
So, Oil, you were playing with Bloodfire Angels, and I've been seeing you over the years backing and backing up and helping other bands and stuff like that. Bloodfire Angels, to me, has always been, like, your main band that you've always, like, been in.
Yeah, and you've most of San Diego knows me from that band.
Yeah, you know? and there's you know, there's other bands around the city that have interchanged guitar players and stuff. And basically, my point is now you're playing for the Wailers.
Wailing Souls.
Sorry, everybody. The Wailing Souls.
Yeah.
You're playing for the Wailing Souls, and you're basically their like guitar tour, or do you do studio work with them too?
I've only done a little bit of studio work with the Souls.
Okay.
You know, they haven't put out a whole lot of music in the 10, 11 years.
Right.
But
Well, they
have
just
done
dropped that new
they
album.
just got a brand new record that Alba Rosie
Yeah, man.
produced for Green Sleeves, which is going on good. Sadly, I wasn't on that. They did all that in Jamaica.
Right.
At Alba's studio.
Yeah, man.
And, but yeah, I've been touring with the Wailing Souls, 10, 11 years now.
Nice.
So, just always lean toward the old school side of the music. Over the last few years, was a lot of these roots foundation artists, we lose them every year,
Yeah, man.
And, it becomes less and less of them.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I mean, just like we know other people that are in bands and DJs that go on tour, I just think it's awesome that you have that ability to play with a roots reggae band and about everything that we just talked about too, keeping it authentic. You appreciate the reggae music that's from Jamaica, and you're playing for an iconic roots reggae band that is still doing stuff out of Jamaica, even with Alba Rosie, who's a non-Jamaican that moved to Jamaica, heavily embraces the culture, the music, the vibe, everything. And that's what I was talking about earlier, bringing that authentic. Alba knows he's from Italy. He knows. He brings that vibe of authentic reggae music still to the forefront. And you as an individual, being who you are, Jah Oil, being into reggae, musician, guitar, and you get to play for a roots reggae band. How is that for you when you guys are on tour? You just said you've been doing it for 10 or 11 years. That's wicked. So I know you got wicked stories with the Souls, but how is that for you? Like, was there a point in time when you were like, whoa, I'm playing for these guys? Because I can tell you, when we were doing the shows at the Tingling at Kava Lounge, and I DJ for different artists,
I remember the Kava Lounge.
And now he's my virgin Shinehead, And I remember I was DJing for him, and at one point I was like, wow, man, I used to see this guy on Yo MTV Raps. You know what I mean? Like, because I grew up listening to hip-hop, Tribe Called Quest, Nas. That's where I come from. And at one point, and I don't really I've DJed for Sister Nancy, I've played around other artists, but I remember that point being like, whoa, man, this guy used to be on Yo MTV Raps.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're large, Dash.
So is there did you have a point in that, or you just roll with it and just I'm doing it?
Honestly, there was a gig, I think it was probably about 2005. It was up in your hometown, right? Oceanside.
Okay.
Remember they did the reggae on the pier?
Yeah.
Ross Charles did that day. And that was probably one of the first days where I played, who did I play with? The Melodians, which was like early.
Wow.
Old reggae. Then Obsidians, the Mighty Diamonds.
Wow.
We were supposed to play with Kaimani. He showed up, but he didn't play. So we learned his whole set, but we never played it.
Okay.
And then we played with Bloodfire Angels that same day.
Wicked.
So I played with 4 bands that day.
Yeah, man.
And 3 of them were like legends. And I was still in my 20s, and I was just like, and we made a nice, at that time, that was the most money I'd ever made.
Right.
And John knows, don't start playing music for money.
Right.
Go
man.
do something else.
Yeah, man.
Because we don't do this for money. Yet that day was the first day that you felt kind of vindicated.
Right.
Playing with such greats and then getting paid to do what you love.
Yeah, man.
And it was just, I remember that day, David flew in from Florida to back that
Wicked.
Those bands with me.
Yeah, man.
Sean played with Blood Fire Angels that day, so that was pretty cool. I had both my foundation bases on that gig.
That's dope. That's what's up. That's what's up.
But that was the day that I kind of felt, oh, this might actually work.
Yeah, man.
You know, I used to work at People's. You know, I was
Yeah,
into
man.
herbology, and I used to, I was big into the
when I was
vegan thing.
when I was first
17,
when I was first getting into being vegan, and I grew up in Oceanside, which is about 45 minutes north of where we at, or in San Diego, and there was only a few spots up in Oceanside that were like a general store, like kind of a health food store, and there was no vegan restaurants whatsoever.
Yeah.
There was maybe a vegetarian. I used to have to pick through the menu and ask all these questions. And I remember coming down here.
Was the only spot that
yeah,
I knew.
And I remember coming down here and going to the Che Cafe, which was all vegan. Pokies, which had vegan.
Che Cafe, Pokies, those are OG
Pokies
spots,
had vegan on the menu, even though it's not all vegan. But it was the first spot that I saw vegan. It was the first spot that I saw vegan actually on the menu. And for me, I was like, whoa, because nobody even knew what vegan was, And I remember you being at People's when it was the smaller store.
Yeah.
And I remember going in there and being bewildered by all the options, because for me it was
brand new.
It was all brand new, and I was already vegan for a while now, and I just dealt with it.
But that's next level. That whole store is just all vegetarian.
Yes.
They sold eggs and dairy, but that was it. Everything else in there was all plant based.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So I've been into that culture since I was 17.
Yeah, and for the vegan foodies who might come to San Diego, and I know, while we're listening to this right now, we're dealing with a pandemic and everything, and there is some spots open for to go. So if anybody comes to San Diego, you have any recommendations? I know, Rancho's is always top of the list.
Rancho's, man, there's so many fire spots now. Kindred, obviously, fire.
Yeah, man.
Plumeria,
some of my favorites.
The Purple Mint over here is
yeah,
fire. Gosh, there's so many now. It's tough to even think of them all. I mean, it's so cool to see how far it's come.
I just like to get, you never know. Jah Oil might have a secret spot that he's like, yo, these tacos that I go get from
the
Ray.
Taqueria spot over there.
All right.
What is that? A Fern, South Park. It's all vegan. It's a vegan taco.
Oh,
truck.
the taco truck.
Right?
Yeah, the La Taqueria. I think they're just called vegan tacos now. But the La Taqueria from Tijuana, he has a spot down there, and he got a taco truck and came out here. And actually, his tacos, I believe they're shiitake mushroom or eggplant or something breaded. And the Pokies, tofu potato mushroom tacos, are my favorite tacos in San Diego.
Yeah, they're fire, man.
It's the best.
You mentioned TJ, even Tijuana, is starting to get hip with a lot of vegan stuff now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's cool. You're seeing, vegan ceviche and,
oh, yeah.
fire.
Oh, yeah.
Just this is so good,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's cool to see it catching on, because ultimately it makes more sense to eat lower on the food chain for your health and for the environment.
Yeah, man.
It just makes sense. For me, I got into it for health reasons, because, I was always stricken with really bad asthma.
Yeah, man.
So I got into plant-based food.
Yeah, man.
And my health got better.
Yeah, man.
And then you start learning, when you start surrounding yourself by people that are into that, you start learning about the environmental stuff. And
vegan for everything.
Psychological stuff. Or,
Yeah,
eating animals that are walking around and pissing shit all day, and, having a terrible death before you eat them. And, it's like, I don't judge people, people are going to do what they're going to do. I just know what's right for me.
Yeah, man.
So
man.
That's between you and your maker,
Yeah, man. I got into it from the whole Rasta vibe, understanding the ideas of the dietary laws in the Bible, and then kind of reading into it more, and then it was just step by step. Ital is vital.
See, and you have to keep it ital.
I wasn't even planning on it. It wasn't even like I was gonna go vegan. It just something that I would just say kind of happened, and I'm just glad that, the world is changing so much that vegan, even people know what the word is exciting for me. So now the idea that we can go places and the options out there, not even going places, but the options at the grocery stores and all these things. But I just wanted to go back to what we were saying, man. I remember you being at People's back in the day, and that's like a big history for me as a vegan going into People's. So you're like, even there, you know what I mean, with the reggae music supporting, and then the vegan vibes.
You gotta wear a lot of hats in life,
and to even bring it full circle again, before we gotta, keep it moving. You got your little, ganja vibes going. Oils, Outlaws. Yeah. Got you.
Show them the vibes, Dash.
Yeah, man.
Tune into. Boom, boom, boom. Strictly the highest grade.
So, yeah, you want to let people know a little bit about that? What's going on with that?
Like I said, I moved to San Diego for medical marijuana. I've been here the whole time, seen every twist and turn of this whole evolution of legalization.
Yeah, man.
The black market, the white market, everything in between.
Yeah, man.
And, I think we're still making steps in the right direction. I think there's still a lot of gray area.
Yeah.
But yeah, check us out. Just trying to keep the, real grassroots ganja culture alive.
Yeah, man.
Farm to table type.
Okay. Okay.
California style.
Yeah, man.
So just.
So if you're in the San Diego area, make sure you hit up Oils.
Split mood forever.
Oils Outlaws, big them up. Everybody got to keep the vibes going. And I'm definitely gonna play some Wailing Souls.
Yeah, man.
As you step out, and I might even have to bust out some Bloodfire Angels for you.
Hey.
From
the vault.
Yeah, you know what? I will. I got some. I always like. I have a couple of tracks that I always like to play, and I think we actually got the dubs, but we never got them. We recorded them, but never got them.
Oh.
So I gotta get up with Kush.
Digging over there, huh?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You had them. You had them on the board. That might be long gone. Not worried about it.
I'm sure I got them.
But yeah, give thanks, Oil, for coming through.
Cheers.
Again, Jah Oil is my first guest passing through since we've been doing the video. Make sure you go check them out. You got some Instagram, some social media.
Yeah, check out Oils Outlaws, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We do it all. Oils Outlaws.
Yeah, man. Instagram, all that business. And you want to say any last words to the people before we sign off?
No, just, big up Dash Eye for having me. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be among such a clean-hearted brethren that actually...
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
That's right, man. Once again, big up my brethren Jah Oil for passing through. We're gonna get right into it. Right here is Kush and the Bloodfire Angels with Thick Smoke. That's right, Jah Oil's old band,
When I look outside today, the sun won't shine away.
One more time for the brethren. Right here is our brethren Kush, still doing music alongside Bloodfire Angels that consist of Jah Oil, Sean, David, Shaga, rest in peace. All kinds of brethren. Thomas, big up yourself.
When I look outside today,
that's right, Jimmy, big up yourself.
The sun won't shine away. Thick smoke fill the city. Ashes to ashes can be scary. Homes and trees are burning. Mothers and children crying. The cars to escape the
big up
streets are
my brethren Jah Oil,
Money couldn't help.
One more time now. Kush, what we say?
It's a shame that you don't see why. It's a shame, but I'm not surprised. It's a shame that you don't know why. It's a shame.
That track from the album Countdown to the Holy Judgment. It's Kush, Bloodfire Angels, Thick Smoke.
Said I'm reading the world news. Same story to get confused. A bomb over here, war over there. To find some peace they don't know where. I say your beautiful city was built
one more time. Our Virgin Kush on the vocals, you know?
That you don't see why. It's a shame, but I'm not surprised. It's a shame that you don't
Pick up
know
yourself,
why.
Jah Oil. Give thanks for passing through, brother, you know? All right, 1 for 1. Right there was Thick Smoke Kush, and right here is Ride the Lion. That's right, classic San Diego vibes. Kush and the Bloodfire Angels riding the lion.
When I go to Zion to meet the conquering lion, natty dreadlocks to the ground. This is the start of a new dawn. Green pastures in the valley. No more dealing with no folly. Pure, pure heart and soul. No more chasing silver and gold.
That's right, big up yourself, Jah Oil. Give thanks for passing through, brother.
Selassie, I guide I and I with wisdom, knowledge, understanding. If you don't know, you should try to follow the path of His Majesty. When I trod home to Zion to meet the conquering lion, how beautiful it will be to finally live in unity. I say we're riding, riding the lion.
That's right. Again, this is Kush and the Bloodfire Angels. Jah Oil definitely helped produce a lot of that album, if not most of the album, as well as engineered it, played gits on it, you know. Big up yourself, Jah Oil. Again, give thanks for passing through. And like we were saying right now, Jah Oil is the Wailing Souls tour guitar player. He's been playing guitar for them for about 11 years, like we were saying earlier. So right here is a brand new Wailing Souls featuring Al Barozzi with Shark Attack.
Stop this cultural diffusion, spreading fear and confusion, playing cloak and dagger wars, losing what you're fighting for. Back, back, giving it a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Back, back, giving it a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Back, back, giving it a double attack. Step back.
Dash Fire Podcast. Yeah.
Some people set it up like marble. Eat people food like avocados. Kill and collect just to buy Eldorado. Them a bunch of desperados. Every corner, jungle, Spain and Montego, John Wick, kill quick, breeding mosquito.
That's Al Barozzi.
But I'm bullshit, rough and loopy.
Alongside the Wailing Soul, Shark Attack.
Movies back, giving it a double attack. Step back,
Right, one more time, big up yourself, Jah Oil. Give thanks for passing through, brother. Right, first guest to pass through on the video vibes, though, so I'm hyped, you know?
Back, giving it a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Back, giving it a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. And so when
You are in tune to Dash of Fire Podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
Again, give thanks everybody tuning in. I appreciate you guys. You guys can catch us on Twitch on Tuesdays as of right now. And then, of course, on YouTube Live, same way, YouTube Archive, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcast. And again, man, big up yourself, Jah Oil, for passing through. Really appreciate the vibes, brothers. Been my brethren for a really long time. So definitely hyped to have them pass through. And hopefully we got a couple more people in the pipeline, in the work, so to speak, to pass through on the interview vibe. So give thanks, you know. And of course, right there, I just want to remind you guys what we just heard was Kush and the Bloodfire Angels with Thick Smoke, and then into Riding the Lion, and right there, of course, Shark Attack with Al Barozzi. So let's go ahead and keep the vibes going, you know?
Yeah, man, this is the Dash of Fire podcast, top 5, aka the Fire 5, Roots and Culture.
That's right, coming in at number 5 on this episode's Fire 5, Roots and Culture, right here on the King's Rhythm by Upsetter Music and Loud City. Right here is Busy Signal and Capital D with Fire.
Upsetter,
We go.
Busy Signal,
Fire.
Upsetter, Loud City. That take no pity.
Again, this is Capital D and Busy Signal coming in at number 5.
Long time me bring it up in the streets. I connect the good microphone, me rough it up. Anytime I get a rhythm, I get them a killing like a Tyson uppercut. Radio or in the club, my murder the rhythm and tell me see blood. Call me fiery, me other fuego volcano, they're ready for erupt. Lava, the girl I'm a Jamaica love when me speak some patois. Some of the lyrics and syllables in them a verse, them need some power. Some boy them is not ready for this, them a baby for this. Blah blah. In the Connecticut, me represent Hartford, Puerto Rico, Caguas. Fiery, fiery, fire, fuego. Fiery, fiery, fuego. Fiery, fiery.
Again, that's Busy Signal, Capital D, Fiery.
Busy to signal Jamaica to Africa, US to Canada, London to Panama, Cuba to Puerto Rico to Dominica. Burn it up, we burn it up. Turn it up, Lord, with the microphone up in a real gorilla. Don't feel no fella. Never feel when we go on a journey. I mash the words, then we cut it like hernia. Earlier, upset in the city. Busy signal, we like in the vicinity. Caliente, the thing hot and it fire. We telling them straight and what them can't follow. We call we probably them need some more energy. Then switch on clarity. We have the lyrical style and dexterity.
Wow, it's Busy Signal, Fiery. That's right, Capital D. Again on the King's Rhythm, brought to you by Upsetter Music and Loud City. Also a nice assassin on this too, you know. So that was number 5 on this episode's Fire 5 Roots and Culture, and coming in at number 4, another big brand new thing by Bella Blair. It's called Give Me a Light. There's a video for this too, you know. Again, Bella Blair, Give Me a Light, number 4 now.
When I roll it up, give me a light. Give me a light. Give me a light. When I roll it up, give me a light. Give me a light. Give me a light. Oh, Bella B, pass my Rizla or my Kachi. Anywhere the fire there, I will bunny. High grade, but it ain't secondary. Highway past top shelf, call me a graduate. Weed, I study it. Got diploma, master's degrees in it. What is life without weed? No fun in it. What's this song without me? A potential hit. Linking on my brain, I make it run with L. Sucking on my vibes, get thumped with plays. Medulla get slapped with spit fire on the truck like a dragon yet. Blow up on the country, make it higher. Steam in the coming, never get tired. Go on while I'm in it with the sweet fire. When I load it up, give me a light. Give me a light. Give me a light.
Again, her name is Bella Blair.
When I load it up, give me a light.
It's called Give Me a Light.
Give me a light. Give me a light.
Strictly from the Best, volume 61.
Trying to play cool, but under my shades, everything is a haze. Got my eyes well read up. Have to stay calm now, sound no alarm. I know where to go on when my heart beats better. Never wasted. At the best from West, puff it up in my chest. I like the herbs I'm tasting. I'm in a tree trying to catch a clouds, I'm hallucinating. Reading all the energy, the best thing for me. Fling what it up and I'll bring that to me. I tell just like stew, weed fresh out the grand bag just like you. Love the green, so we stay grinding. Love the tree, so when I stop climbing, past the touch, I never blast it off and then I'm leaving that just like an astronaut. Give me a light, give me a light, give me a light. When I load it up, give me a light, give me a light.
Again, coming in at number 4 on this episode's Fire 5 Roots and Culture. Her name was Bella Blair with Give Me a Light. And coming in at number 3, definitely holding down the vibes, it's Coffee and Buju B with Pressure Remix.
Hear that? Them think it's a joke. Sister, talk to them now.
Ready for a video for this tune too. Definitely check it out. One more time, it's Coffee Boujou B with Pressure Remix.
This is what we're talking about. Coffee.
Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. If you put up and take away now, we cheat na second cause we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel it, you cry down. Hurt your heart, you know, but do not make it stress you, cause it happy be better not feel living at the ghetto, be under the pressure, my friend.
Some we born in the struggle, isolated in a bubble. One half for the rich, yet another for the poor. God bless and please help us, we can't take no more. We're feeling the pressure, we are down to the core. Oh, money for the and when them send it offshore. And every nation come here get rich and we stay poor. Them show you $20, we go through the back door. Tell them, so we can't take no more.
Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. If you put up and take away now, we
And coming in at number 3 right there is Coffee and Boujou B. Paying like pressure.
But do not make it stress cause it happy be better not be living at the ghetto, be under the pressure, my friend. Lord have mercy, this can't get no worse. I feel call it a curse, so me heart it and hurt me. Call it thirsty because from me birth to the first me, I feel like the father desert me. But when the pressure erupt, me never give up. No, me never give in. And me send up a prayer for the better living. I can't ball, so I better me sing. And so under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. If you put up and take away now, we cheat na second cause we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel it, you cry down.
One more time, coming in at number 3 on this episode's Fire 5 Roots and Culture right there was Coffee and Boujou B with Pressure Remix. And coming in at number 2 right here is Kabaka Pyramid with Nice Up the Dance.
When it comes to musical thing, I love is all I bring. Come on, I pray me with lyrical sling like King David. And rhythm like this, we not play with. Lord, a long time on a DJ in a dance. A long time on a chant in a dance. Me come for nice up the area. Me come for nice up Jamaica. But watch a dread. Dance off seller. Dance off to car. Liquor seller. Georgie wine seller. People really see it and have to laugh. Oh Lord. Promoter and his eyes and have to laugh.
Kabaka P going out to Michigan and Smiley. Alright, with his own style now.
Born and grow in Jamaica. No matter where me go, me nah left ya. Me say me nah left Jamaica. Not at all. Me coulda never left Jamaica.
Yo, Kabaka.
In comes King Kabaka, lyrical champion. Watch me chop up the rhythm like a sword from Japan. So bright and for squint like a real Chinese man. Practitioner of younger but not Indian. Lyrics them a weapon of mass destruction. Me have nuclear bomb like a American. Can't overstand like a Egyptian. I'm a glyphic when me shift it to the 5th dimension. Me chat on the rhythm that I feel me religion. You get twist up and flat up like a Brazilian. Pile off your face with the mic in my hand. Then me sip a cup of tea like me come from England. A long time on a DJ in a dance. A long time on a chant in a dance. Me come for nice up the area. Me come for nice up Jamaica. But watch your check. Dance off the car. Dance off salon. Liquor salon. Georgie wine salon. People really see it and have to laugh. Oh Lord. Promoter and his height and have to laugh. Oh them laugh. Cha la 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 la. Cha la 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 la. Can't find a park or the dance really far.
Again, coming in at number 2 on this episode, Fire 5 Dance Hall right there. Excuse me, Fire 5 Roots and Culture is Kabaka Pyramid.
I need the food before the food it's a law. The cane man and the mighty in a law. Oh them law. Cha la 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 la. Cha la 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 la. King Kabaka lyrical champion. Born troublemaker from the champion. Bomb squad crew step up in the session. From the sun shing up me and forget admission. One condition me and have ambition. Forget bigger than Catholic and Anglican.
This episode's Fire 5 Roots and Culture, and coming in at number 5 was On the King's Rhythm, brought to you by Loud City and oh man, I'm forgetting the label now. I was saying it earlier. Dang it. Oh well. Well, that's Loud City Brought to you with the King's Rhythm with Busy Signal and Capital D with Fiery. That's right, man. Dang, I'm so sorry. I'm like forgetting the name of the label with Loud City. I want to say Utmost, but that's my Brethren King Ivier's thing, you know? Up tempo or something. So sorry. Anyways, and then we went into number 4 with Bella Blair with Gimme the Light. And coming in at number 3 was Coffee and Buju with Pressure. Coming in at number 2, right behind us right there, of course, was Kabaka Pyramid. And holding it down at number 1, of course, still from my Brethren King Ivier is Esau with Irie. Try Ivier and Loud City, of course. Definitely look out for the brand new video coming in at number 1, y'all.
I'm feeling Irie, loving the vibe in the Caribbean, the sun keeps shining. In a sweet, sweet jam now, I say now, oh, I like this feeling. At the river make a fresh smile. Yeah.
Number 1.
That's right, man. I gotta correct myself. It's Upsetter music.
I'm feeling Irie, loving the vibe in the Caribbean, the sun keeps shining.
Again, it's Esau with Irie.
In a sweet, sweet
That's right, Loud City, King Ivier, what we say?
Oh, I like this feeling. At the river make a fresh smile. Yeah, yes, I like this feeling. Well, I jelly just to watch my while the greatest of feet are playing a dancer. Dropping so cool and steady. Color over there, so you might do the wacky dip. Dance all from up, woman and wine and a dick. Renee 6:30, just bust a bad split. So me know what Jamaica this. I'm feeling Irie, loving the vibe in the Caribbean, the sun keeps shining. In a sweet, sweet jam now, I say now, oh, I like this feeling. At the river make a fresh smile. Yeah, yes.
Again, coming in at number 1 is Esau with Irie.
Then me born a big head split. Straight from Senti and once you may get this. You're keeping party and want it for ram. You better pop up and guess this. Jamaica the greatest. Yeah. Now let me go in the world, let me feel this space. I'm feeling Irie, loving the vibe in the Caribbean, the sun keeps shining. In a sweet, sweet jam now.
Again, coming in at number 1 of this episode's Fire Roots and Culture right there with Esau with Irie. And I just want to correct myself. I was talking about the King's Rhythm earlier, brought to you by Upsetter and Loud City. And that was number 5 on this episode's Fire Roots and Culture. Busy Signal and Capital D. And again, just to run it down one more time, Bella Blair coming in with Gimme the Light. Coffee and Buju Banton coming in at number 3 with Pressure. Nice Up the Dance. Kabaka coming in at number 2. And right there was Esau coming in at number 1. And we're just going to keep the vibes going right into some dance hall music, you know?
Yeah, man, you're tuned into Dasha Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
Again, right into some brand new dance hall juggling. Right here's the Ride Me Rhythm. Ganguly starting it off now. Here we go.
Make them know me no left for me naka. Shape up the world with the shakalaka. Cause none of them me link, them no fella rocker. So no try violate, tell us mother. Them fi know me no left for me naka.
Again, the Ride Me Rhythm, brand new thing. Ganguly starting it off. Shakalak, what we say?
Make them know me no left for me naka. Shape up the world with the shakalaka. Cause none of them me link, them no fella rocker. So no try violate, tell us mother. Them fi know me no left for me naka. Shape up the world with the shakalaka. Cause none of them me link, them no fella rocker. So no try violate, tell us mother. Them must feel like my badness restricted. Try no check for yourself and this kid. Find where you live, cup me give water run like ready bush. Spin them like it. Finger always active, so anything move, member me proactive. And you can't use no girl for destructive. You chat big, me beat it and rap it, did. Make them know me no left for me naka. Shake up the world with the shakalaka. Cause none of them me link them no fella rocker. So not try violate tell us motherfucker. Them say no me no left fi me naka naka.
One more time, that was Ganguly. Brand new rhythm called Ride Me. Right here is Miss Queena.
Sit down, like a jockey when me ride it. Do it like me, I try fight it. Like a musician lyrics, I want the right beat. Ride me, rhythm. Sit down, like a jockey when me ride it. Do it like me, I try fight it. Like a musician lyrics, I want the right beat.
That's right, brand new dancehall music now.
Me a shadow with me two strong knees. Why your waistline so wine me a tease? Ever young me joints them now sees. Women don't make him me my beg me please. Bounce pan it up down, spin back way, round and round. Shake, impound, clappings, loud get loud. Sit down, like a jockey when me ride it. Do it
Again,
like
brand new dancehall music right here.
like a musician lyrics, I want the right beat. Ride me, rhythm. Sit down, like a jockey when me ride it. Do it like me, I try fight it.
But if you love dancehall music right now, it's your time. Right here is one leader. Come on.
She want come over. Put up on a black a master. That bamina you shut a soldier. Ball you a ball out.
Brand new dancehall.
Like toaster. You no joker. Cool your ear, cool your board tongue, cool your choker. Panny FB, panny grandma post that. Pre them a pre, oh you tan in a the board. Pre them a pre, my girl them a pre yo. Yeah baby, me say me love you any season. Ear some, and then me what a reason. Me tell you say me nah married make you grieve yo. Get you crazy, you a tell me say me evil. Get you crazy, you a tell me say me evil. Panny TV, panny ground get a beat. This girl just takes and tell me she want come over. Put up on a black a master. That bamina you shut a mass soldier. Ball you a ball out. Body like toaster. You no joker. Cool your ear, cool your board tongue, cool your choker. Panny FB, panny grandma post that.
Again, brand new dancehall Ride Me rhythm. Sandy Star.
Just one touch was enough of my loving. Oh, you tried so much, boy. Just one taste of my love was enough.
Easy now, brand new dancehall rhythm.
Somebody what got me every man, no worry about it. Tell no one about it. Oh, me climb upon it. Oh, you tried so much, you smell good and look clean. I wanna try it. I can see you loved it. But tell your friends about it. Oh, you tried so much, boy. Just one touch was enough of my loving. Oh, you tried so much, boy. Just one taste.
Again, that's what we call brand new dancehall tunes, brand new dancehall rhythms. A big tune you already know now.
Loco, the guns coming in by the boatload. Juvenile, them a bun no bro. Families fear them no grow so. Now them can't beat them in a so. A new generation a come up now. As them get a bus of badness, them a choke no. Celebrate because them don't give up no. Possessed by the spirit in a them cup no. Searching for love from the likes on her photo. Amateur no she a GoPro. So she shoot a video with a GoPro. New sex tape a post no.
That's right, it's Assassin, aka Agent Sasko with Loco remixing alongside Bounty Killer and Kabaka Pyramid. You know the vibes now.
Go. Should I know that's Loco, it's a no-go. Yo, and the man so red, it's a no-no. Mother kick him, get it, think him enter the dojo. Lose a couple of standing up, people have said that one a no-go. Hey, Teflon, what we fi do for the promo? Drop a killer remix right and go. I ain't no story.
That's right, Bounty Killer.
Loco, man, no one now, no me no friend, no folk. This and the general, and me no run from Popo. So make me tell you know something if you don't know. Stock some guns, that is what I'm about, no. Come on, your fist stuck up in the account, no. And if you try touch it, you get in the account, no. New album, I drop me single, I promote, no. Sasaska, pick up yourself, come on, no.
Try one more time. Agent Sasko, Bounty Killer, Kabaka Pyramid. What we say?
Loco with a whole flow in a chokehold. This old soul is so cold, snowboard. Higher than the ozone when Charlie smoke blows through my nose. Pack it up like the rose bowl. This song is a glass house, then I a throw stone. Lyrics burn it up like me never did on the stove down. So calling me so you know me coulda throw blow. Send a song a shot like a fofo. Oh no. If I not about them, no for them.
That's right, that's the local rhythm, and they just sent out a brand new rhythm of it. Big up my virgin Pierre, and whenever Pierre talks, you know what we say.
Joke with it, I make when we tell them
that's right, Chronics.
Fuck with it, put it up at
There's been rumors of a brand new Chronics floating around now. Here's something brand new. Chronics.
The one of them to flat now. East none up, ready my cooking at the kitchen. Eat turn up, have a rifle pretty
that's right, tune called Television is the Worst. Brand new Chronics show.
Believe me no, man, yellow little I see I the first. Sit the 7 seal where Jah burst, Babylon come. Try and sell them chipping our nerves. And I try to give you less than we deserve. Remember the one I done, wishes I reveals upon myself. Mystical revealers in the church. No wonder who I rule the universe. Like
one more time, brand new Chronics. Television is the worst.
Ace, turn on your reason, look into these things. Do you believe that? Teach all the doctrines that preach in a minute to receive it. Then you join them legions. Babylon religion.
Dash a fire podcast. Yeah.
Babylon religion. One back to them, can't back to them, can't lock with them. Come up the grid and them can't jack with them, can't block with them, can't stop with them. We plan wherever them call cops, we come start job, but the sergeant and the corporal was my J.
Again, it's the local rhythm. That's brand new Chronics right here. It's Ayahuasca. What's the flow?
All them a go on, them know say man rough, them know say man tough and a lie. I water me name and yet still you not see no water run out of me eye. That mean me not cry, all the fight them a fight them feel me not strive. Little mosquito them wish we not fly.
Hey, what's up, yeah. Tell them to miss it, them love the flavor. The simple and my style, the behavior, yeah. Pre-book, classic and me blazer, man.
That's right, Ayahuasca flow, no lie.
No me and only got the man chaser. Party, girl, put in the era. Boom, we are on the road like a bearer. See a couple share of fish here, yeah.
All them a go on, them know say man rough, them know say man tough and a lie. I water me name and yet still you not see no water run out of me eye. That mean me not cry, all the fight them a fight them feel me not strive. Little mosquito them wish we not fly.
Yeah.
Again, brand new Mr. Williams.
Tell you this, right round the world, get to you to a rich. I feel make the money no time when not itch. Touch on the road
right,
and
Tribe
not
of Kings
joke.
family, Mr. Williams, local rhythm.
Food serious business. Up in the cloud is where I want dwell. Backyard bigger than a football pitch. Love to love it anytime I start excel. Step up in a life, them a talk about your switch. Wish and them a pray so we end up in a niche. Carry we name gone to the older witch. Once you with lifestyle reach in a glitch. Still a steam fish we say I never chicken and chips. I never chicken and chips. Yeah. Steam fish we say I never chicken and chips. Yeah. Watch your freak.
Yo, Mr. Williams now.
Remember the days we used to live poor. Remember the time man a sleep on floor. Now we push out is a first class ticket. Up in the sky man a sleep and soar. Touch a China for a short little visit. And the next place me reach and that a Singapore. Ocean view till your eye them dizzy. Cause the penthouse suite them on the top floor. The cologne you have on a Christian Dior. Make a little money want make some more. Make 1 mil now you want 2 more. Make 2 mil now you want make 4. When we make the money we have to stash it offshore. Over Panama, where you stash some more. Upper Africa, where we stash some more. And the lucky big house with the marble floor. Balcony high where the eagle are soar. Up here cloud you see when you open your door. Please miss it. You want me to say my 12 verse though? Business set up and established. Man, I make money in every language. Remember the days when we in a bondage. But no now go on, I pay anguish. Couldn't buy a juice, couldn't buy a beverage, couldn't buy a
That's right, that's a brand new local rhythm to get used to. Big up my Virgin Pierre, you know. In the meantime, brand new Idonia.
Me get it easy, but no say Nicky fool. Your best friend I say you take it too soon. Your friend chat too much, you know. She chat too much, you know. She say me style, she say Rick you too cool. She know want a man by your fire and a liquor too. Me get y'all from me young like little QQ. Me connect like when you listen Bluetooth. Y'all about the pretty.
Oh yeah.
You cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Anything me say the y'all am for up there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. 3 y'all in my one time. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Play with the foreplay. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Them a say you know me at a dance team. Me no smell fishy that a sardine. Fort Jenna hotline, be a gal a calling. Say me sweet like curry with a lot of broadbean. The woman me hall, but me no go hardy. Me gal know me have couple gal a foreign.
Try it again. Brand new dance hall. It's called dance hall juggling now.
Love it like cornmeal, flour cartwheel. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Anything me say the gal am for up there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Three gal in a one time. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
right
yeah.
There, brand new Adonia called Oh Yeah. And right here, fresh and clean, right here, Jazz Elise and Governor.
Yo. Fresh from bird from a step on earth. Louis V shoes straight from Antwerp. Well dressed suit, well pressed by shirt.
Dancehall music, Governor, Jazz Elise.
I saw the done work, enough money man worth. Talk to me after you talk to me bank clerk. From basic school, Sunday in a church. George's days and I be the one converse still.
Fresh and clean, fresh and clean. Fresh and clean, fresh and clean. Yeah. When we step on the scene, oh, I'm so blessed and free. Rebel when we step on the scene, oh, I'm so fresh and clean. From I open my eyes, give thanks to the Most High. Give thanks, giving thanks for life. No stress in on my side. So when you come around, you can't hold me down, you can't kill me with no attack. Whoa, try your best, my life now stress your soul. I vibe and ease back. You got to be a rebel. Keep your mind right, meditate for good measure. Read the Psalms and day to
again, brand new Jazz Elise, Governor. What we said now, fresh and clean.
You got to be a rebel. You have to leave on a rebel. Oh, you got to be a go-getter if you really want to take it to another level. Fresh and clean, fresh and clean. Fresh and clean, fresh and clean.
Again, what we call dancehall juggling now.
When we step on the scene, oh, I'm so blessed and free. When we step on
That's right, brand new busy signal right here. We call it Seen It All Before.
Two friend up a shot fire skull bore. I've seen it all before. Some say them a run place. Enough get erased, can't replace. My dogs, watch
again, brand new, seen it before, busy signal.
Alright, some say them hardcore. I've seen it all before. One more body drop down on floor.
Again, dancehall juggling, busy signal.
Before. Two friend up a shot fire skull bore. I've seen it all before. Reason I'm not can't hold not no more. I've seen it all before. Some a take up on the span street. Man been there, done that. Screw face can't fight no way. Man been there, done that. And be a lip service when you see them. Badness no make out a tough chat. And all the hype them no fright no way. Because man been there, done that. Some liquor just come, just ban. See them a trace, so them gone. Time them a waste, better them just come. I mean no work off
again, brand new busy signal, seen it before.
Alright, dog me see this every day. Not pretend to be something that they're not. One like a piece of cheese catch a rat. I saw them running a dead chop. Alright, some say them hardcore. I've seen it all before. One more body drop down on floor. I've seen it all before. Two friend up a shot fire skull bore. I've seen it all before. Reason I'm not can't hold not no more. I've seen it all before.
Yeah, man, this is the Dash of Fire podcast.
Right, man. Once again, that was
top
brand
5,
new dancehall
AKA
music.
The Fire Five.
Little technical difficulties right there. We're gonna keep vibes going, you know. And right there, you just heard. Let me turn that down for you. Right there, we just started off the dance hall juggling with the brand new "Ride Me" rhythm. Let's see, so I can make sure I know Leslie. Hey Les music right there with Ride Me Rhythm. We started off the Ganguli, Miss Queenie, and One Lead, and sealing it up with Sandy Star. And then we went into the local rhythm by Teflon Zinc Fence. Again, big up yourself, Pierre, for sending the whole rhythm set out. We got Agent Sasko featuring Bounty Killer and Kabaka Pyramid with local tune you guys should definitely be already used to. And then we went into the brand new release of Chronics with Television is the Worst. There's also another Chronics on that rhythm to check out. Then we went into Iowata with Flow No Lie. And then, of course, Mr. Williams with Rich. Again, the local rhythm just released. And then we went into Adonia with Oh Yeah. And then Fresh and Clean with Jazz Elise and Governor. And then sealing it up right there with Seen It Before. Another brand new release from Busy Signal. Gonna be featured on the Strictly the Best Volume 61. So definitely hold tight for that. So we're gonna get right into some dance hall Fire 5. So coming in, let me flip it up. Again, sorry for we had a little technical difficulties. So coming in at number 5 right here on the Star Child Rhythm, brought to you by Luster Kings, produced by the Bredgen Moon. Right here is Alan Don with Play With Fire.
London, one done. Yeah.
And rumors there's a video for this coming soon. Same way, Alan Don. Play with fire.
Don't play around with fire. When the fire blaze, you will get burned up, baby. No, you are straight up liar. Flirting yourself and you swear you hurting me. Your excuse is tired. Swear by your life and it looks so damn crazy. Don't play around with fire. Don't play around. Search through your phone and say I'm gonna text you. Read every text and see you send a picture. Wondering to myself, I could have attack you. Relation did a sale and now it under pressure. Don't like the weather change, now the temperature. Wish I could take back the time that I spend with you.
Again, brought to you by Luster King, Star Child Rhythm.
You believe and you learn, so look into the future. Girl, it's too late. No longer my concern. Right now, miss a girl, it's too late. Look how them tables turn. Don't come back, girl, it's too late.
Corbett, who put out Luster Kings, he's also just put out a children's book, so he's doing music and putting out books. Big up yourself, you know, Luster King's family.
Your excuse is tired. Swear by your life and it looks so damn crazy. Don't play around with fire. Don't play around with fire. Say no baby, no baby, no baby, no baby, no. I shoulda known. Oh no, thought you woulda already known. Every queen need a crown. It wasn't worth it and you don't deserve it, girl. I shoulda left you alone. No longer my concern. Right now, miss a girl, it's too late. Look how them tables turn. Don't come back, girl, it's too late. Don't play around with fire. When the fire blazes, we get burned up, baby. No, you a straight up liar. Flirting yourself and you swear so you're hurting me.
Coming in at number 5 on this episode's Fire 5 Dance Hall right there was Alan Don on the Star Child Rhythm with Play With Fire. And coming in at number 4 right here is Buju Banton featuring Pato Rankin with Bless Remix.
Hey, chalala, hey, chalala, hey. 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 One go down, I'm saying we bless and we bless. Oh yes, I'm blessed. One go down, I'm saying we
Buju Banton, Pato Rankin, Bless Remix.
Listen to my story, yeah me give Jah the glory. Hard work and talent combine. Blessings they put me front line. Life is like sugar and lime. Get there and get it one time. We both follow fashion, music how we passion. Pounds and dollar, yes we are stashing. Every day we caution, got the girl them blushing. Move from a shop to a mansion. When we walk on the street, yo, camera flashing. Yeah, our success no make them sleep. Our progress they make them weep. Thankful for everything. Tell them no stress because I am blessed.
We are strive and a reach to the goal. Them a fight and a spite through them in control. Them a real lad. But a long time, we a fight for your slice of the bread. Them a scheme and a dream and a wish we for them.
Again, Buju Banton, Pato Rankin, Bless Remix now.
I don't just know, we a scream and a cheer for the team. Them a plan out for bench and them rule supreme. Like how them want to clean. Well imagine, we a try move out of the shock. Them a cry and a spy and a try stump with clock. But guess how we have it back. Tell them so we bless. Tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them we bless. Tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them we bless.
I tried again, coming in At number 4 on this episode's Fire 5 Dance Hall right there was Buju Banton featuring Pato Rankin with Blessed. And coming in at number 3 right here is Jada Kingdom with Badoom. I love the old time vibes, you know. Jada Kingdom. Real classic dance hall vibes, you know. That's why we love it here at the Dash of Fire podcast. Give thanks.
Every time I walk the streets, I ride up.
Super catchy, right? Jada Kingdom, Badoom. Again, that was Jada Kingdom with Badoom coming in at number 3 on this episode's Fire 5 Dance Hall. And coming in at number 2, it's the Tribe of Kings, our Brethren Million Styles on the Jamsterdam rhythm with Hands in the Air. That's right, one more time, number 2.
I'm a UK flow, big up Wiley. Full of lyrics and me full of style. Million style, wicked and wily. The way me ride the rhythm so nicely. Make the girl them want do the winery. You see tonight me a roll with wifey. In the corner, no man beside me. Spiffing on me jaw feel so irie. White sneakers, pants and a whitey. Oh me so simple, clean and tidy. More time you no see me out there. Come me there with me family and try live Christly. Let me see your hands in the air now. From your full dry life to the max. Blow your high grade out in the air now. And you know so you have to give thanks. Let me see your hands in the air now. From you live the life that you love. Blow your sensei out in the air now. Praise the most high one.
Million Styles.
Step in at the dance, smell it like Amsterdam. Everybody know man a real ganja man. Sensei me in your high grade marathon. No locks but me bun like Rasta man. Thugs down doesn't know the gangsta tan. We no wanna come with them on the rapper pam pam. A full giant man, you say what a bam bam. A good vibes when the dance get pram jam. People are come from every nation. Dance we a dance yeah. Man no man do like Moali and Mr. Million. Get a empress, not a one night slam. Then you know we a dance floor shell. Make you feel like you in a favela. Girl them waist go round like propeller. Stop the beat, let me sing a cappella. Let me see your hands in the air now. From your full dry life to the max. Blow your high grade out in the air now. And you know so you have to give thanks. Let me see your hands in the air now.
That is this episode's Fire 5 Dance Hall. And coming in at number 5 was Alan Don on the Star Child rhythm, brought to you by Luster Kings with Play With Fire. And coming in at number 4 was Buju Banton featuring Pato Rankin with Blessed Remix. And coming in at number 3 was Jada Kingdom with Badoom. And coming in at number 2, right behind us right now, on the Jamsterdam rhythm, it's our Brethren Million Styles with Hands in the Air. And make sure you check out the rhythm because there's some really nice tunes, which I'm sure if you've been checking and tuning in, you already know the vibe. And coming in at number 1, one more time, holding it down for the last couple of weeks ever since we relaunched the podcast, is Coffee with Lockdown.
Where will we go when the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road? Mommy, we gonna start pull up in a fast car, yeah. And a fast, yeah. And a fast.
Number one. Number one.
Where will we go when the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road? Mommy, we gonna
big anthem now.
Yeah, I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling you. So now we feel yeah. Hey fancy, oh your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time see you on FaceTime, chatting up the place, boating on my relationship. Me, I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my passion on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bagel and talking. But nothing know.
Again, one more time, if you don't already know, it's Coffee Lockdown #1.
Asking, where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Mommy, me gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah. I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling you. So what now we for do, yeah. Say you want travel, we go whole valley. Say you hope in your love and not just no tally. Make my heart full of some love you totally. Do my own thing, I'm in no trouble, nobody. I'm watching out on the patio. And they didn't hear about them I watch me now. Swing on me, no miss like Pacquiao. What you feeling for hot coffee, yo? What you know, what you know? All you want talk about how much you money. Yeah, anything you want, go figure the money.
And coming in at #1 on this episode's Fire 5 Dance Hall, her name is Coffee with Lockdown.
Where will we go? Where will we go now? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Where we go road now? Mommy, me gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah.
That's right, y'all. Give thanks for tuning in and continually to support the vibes. And do remember, you can check us on Twitch each and every Tuesday right now, 6 p.m. time pending. And then YouTube. Find us on Facebook, Instagram. Look us up on SoundCloud. You know, and also actually for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be taking some time off for anniversary vibes of me and my wife, and of course Thanksgiving. So we're going to be out of town. So each and every Tuesday, except for the next 2 weeks. You know. All right. I seem to have some kind of little technical difficulties, so we're just going to keep the vibes going. I'm going to see if it can work one more time. Nope. All right, so this episode right now, we're just going to go ahead and do the food for thought. This is right now where we usually talk about, you know, vegan food and those kind of vibes. Maybe some reggae news. I got another vegan product I want to share with you guys. Just looking into the little technical difficulties I'm having. I'm trying to figure it out while I'm streaming and, you know, DJing and everything. But we'll go ahead and just move along and do this episode's food for thought. And I actually got a couple things I wanted to show you guys. Like last time, I was able to show you with the video. If you're tuning in on the audio, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and check us on YouTube and Twitch. And again, last time I think I showed you guys some soy curls, which I kind of made them into vegan chicken. And this time I got this stuff. It's fairly newer to me. It's a newer item to me. It's basically bee-free honey. If you guys can see that, I first ran into it at Sprouts, I believe. You know, I don't want to get into it too much, but there's a lot of controversy with some people with, is honey technically vegan or not? Technically it is vegan because it does come from an animal. There is a lot of vegans out there that go ahead and do eat honey, which is, you know, do your thing, each his own. Personally, I do not. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this product. It's bee-free honey. This is the original. There's probably some flavors out there. Again, let me show you guys the product. And it's just made from apples, actually. It's apple juice, water, sugarcane, and lemon juice. And it's a pretty good alternative. I just tasted it by itself. It's very sweet and definitely a consistency perfectly of honey. And we made some peanut butter Rice Krispie treats with them, you know. And it was just simple Rice Krispie treats, peanut butter, and we used the bee-free honey. You can also use maple or agave. And yeah, we just made some Rice Krispie treats with it. Just 3 ingredients, super simple. Everybody loves it, and I'm sure a lot of people out there make Rice Krispie treats without even realizing they're making vegan options, So I just wanted to show you guys that product again, the bee-free honey. It's an interesting product, just like there's all kinds of different alternatives out there. I think this is an important one because it shows the consciousness of actually having the option of vegan honey and the bee-free option. A lot of people out there with Save the Bees movement, and it says this jar of honey, which they spelled HONEE, this jar of honey helps save 7,500 bees. So, I don't want to, maybe we'll try to actually get somebody that is a little bit more knowledgeable about the bee vibes with the honey, bee vibes with the vegan, and can give you some stats. But, personally, I just don't think honey is vegan. It's technically not. I know it's a byproduct of honey or of bees and all that, but, we'll get into that another time. So give thanks for tuning in for this episode's Food for Thought. Again, I'm sorry again, I'm just having a little bit technical difficulties with some of the stuff right now. But this is the part where we usually go ahead and say this is the pick of the pod. We're going to go ahead and seal up this episode with this episode's pick of the pod. And before we do, give thanks for tuning in. Give thanks for all the support. Like I've been saying, the last couple episodes, we took a year off. We've been doing it for 5 years now. I'm just glad to be able to be back at it, even on the audio. So big up yourself if you've been tuning in for a long time on SoundCloud, on Apple Podcasts. I truly appreciate you guys' support and all that. Before I used to, sit down and do the show, record the music, and then kind of edit it and do a lot of post-production. But I'm glad just to be able to do it, one-stop shop, press go, and start streaming. Obviously, I'm having a little bit technical difficulties with some of my sweepers and stuff, but it's all good. You guys can still see me, even though it says Fire 5 Dance Hall. We know right now it's the pick of the pod. And again, I just wanted to give thanks for everybody tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and find us. If you're on Twitch, definitely look us up. It's just / DASHEYE. On Instagram, I have my personal page, like I said, -I, or you can find us as the Dash of Fire Podcast. That's on Instagram. Facebook, same way. We got a personal page and the Dash of Fire Podcast Facebook page. And then on YouTube, I got just my -I personal YouTube, where I'm going to be having the Dash of Fire Podcast and a new show I'll be starting soon. I already did a couple episodes. If you caught them on Facebook, I'm going to be rebroadcasting them onto Twitch and YouTube. It's 45 minutes of 45s. If you don't know, that's how I got into reggae music. I was collecting 45s early, and it just kind of like propelled me into reggae music and loving the music. And I just kind of sit down with the 45s on my couch with my portable turntable and just play records and talk about the records and my experience and different things that I learned throughout the years by digging through records and just learning about reggae music. And so that's the first season. And then the second season, I got some guests where I go on location and link up with a couple of different selectors, collectors, and we just talk about their experience as dealing with 45s. And it's not just reggae music, it's all kinds of music. So I'm hoping to continue to do that. I got the first season done by myself. Second season, I got some guests. And hopefully starting soon, I'll start filming the third season. So definitely something to look out for. And I'm going to put it on the same avenues as the Dash of Fire podcast. So you can still check it. It's going to be kind of like bonus vibes. So if you're checking in and tuning in on the Dash of Fire podcast and you're subscribe on SoundCloud or Apple Podcasts. It's going to pop up in the same feed. It will just be under 45 minutes or 45, so definitely look out for that. And again, everybody give thanks for tuning in and give thanks for supporting the live streams. I know with the shutdown and everything, it's just difficult. And this is for me just as much it is for everybody else. So we truly appreciate the vibes. Again, we're just going to go ahead and seal up this episode with this episode's pick of the pod. And this is from a brethren that actually was on some of the first Dash of Fire episodes. One of the first, I think episode number 4. And we're going to get him on soon with the video vibes and to check in with him. And this is a brand new release from Loud City. From, our brethren, Bobby Hustle. It's called Love Me Like You Do. And I'm more than sure Bobby's going to have a video dropping soon with this same way. So big up yourself, Bobby Hustle. Big up yourself, Loud City. And again, just to correct myself from earlier with the King's Rhythm, I just couldn't remember Upsetter. So sorry about that. It's podcast, it's live. We're just going to keep it going. So again, sealing up this episode with this episode's pick of the pod. Right here is our brethren Bobby Hustle, brought to you by Loud City. It's Love Me Like You Do.
When we first met at those crossroads in the night, we were just passing by.
Again, brand new Bobby Hustle.
We shared a moment a million times or more, and I don't ever want to have to close that
That's right,
door.
Bobby Hustle, Loud City. What we call it?
I'm no good at telling lies. My eyes reveal the truth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one loved me like you do.
One more time, this episode's pick of the pod is our brethren Bobby Hustle with Love Me Like You Do. Big up Loud City, big up all the family,
When we first met at those crossroads in the night, we were just passing by. We shared a moment a million times or more.
I'll try to give thanks. We'll check you guys next time. One more time, it's Bobby Hustle. Love Me Like You Do.
I'm no good at telling lies. My eyes reveal the truth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one loved me like you do. You know how I hate goodbyes. Yeah, I got the scars to prove it. Oh, no one loved me like you do. Like you do. Like you do. Like you do. No one loved me like you do. I'm not a martyr, but I remember it clearly. Forgetting is harder, and I want it back, but it keeps getting farther and farther away. I cover it up, but I know it's too much. The feeling is fleeting, but I love a rush. When I think about you, I start dreaming in the middle of the day. Oh, I'm no good at telling lies. My eyes reveal the truth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one loved me like you. No one. You know how I hate goodbyes. Yeah, I got the scars to prove it all. No one loved me like you. No one. Like you do. Like you do. Like you do. No one loved me like you do. Like you do. Like you do. Like you do. No one loved me like you do. I'm no good at telling lies. My eyes reveal the truth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one loved me like you. No one loved me like you do. You know how I hate goodbyes. Yeah, I got the scars to prove it all. No one loved me like you. No one loved me like you.
Dash of Fire Podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. See?